Wingnut Wings was nice enough to supply you with an option of using the actual molded Spandaus or going with the metal upgrade. You'll need the right size drill bit to roll the metal jackets in place, but the upgrade's worth the effort. I used Model Master enamels thinned about 40%, followed by some artist oils for the wood grain simulation, more Model Master metallizers for various engine parts in the fuel tank, followed by some HGW fabric seat belts. After an application of some Testors light gray, cut some Tamiya tape into thin strips and placed it over the raised ribbed areas, then came back with the darker color, sprayed over the top of that to break it up. And in the background you can see I've masked the fuselage for its color application. Okay, the top of the wings got the same treatment as the bottom, and then the artist oils. Then you come back after the artist oils is set up for a little bit with a little bit of turpentine, and you can actually streak and take as much off or leave as much on as you want for the effect you want to get. Okay, we used HGW wood grain decals to simulate the wood grain, and in preparation for that you have to base it white. And the best thing you can do is work in segments and start front to back. Let the decals set up just long enough where you're able to cut them without dragging them with the fresh number 11 X-Acto blade. You got to change the blades out a lot or you're going to tear the decals. Just be patient, work slow, and it'll go pretty good. These two builds were the first time that I had a chance to use the Vertigo alignment jig. And while it's not absolutely necessary, it is a huge help while you're doing these complicated biplanes. And a bonus is, while you're doing the rigging, it really helps hold it in place while you're doing all the complicated rigging. It's not a huge investment, well worth the money. I highly recommend it. Well, that wraps up the D5A Wingnut Wings 1/32 scale builds. Obviously these kits go together really nice. They're a pleasure to build. Sadly, the company is no longer around. Hopefully somebody picks up the molds and we'll reissue them at a later date. We can only hope. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there's a link to the finished pictures in the previous video before I found the lost pics. Thanks again.